So it was summer of my junior year. My brother decided that his project was to bring me out and to teach me how to kayak in Idaho. And I was young and I hated where I lived, so anywhere else was better, even Boise, Idaho. So I jumped on a plane and I went to Idaho and I proceeded to learn how to kayak. And I was going to learn how to kayak whether I liked it or not. That was my brother. That's what his project was going to be. So luckily, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was scary. It was scary. And each time we would drive up into the mountains and we'd drive up along the river that went up the river. Was so steep, the mountains are so steep that the road had to go right alongside the river, and you'd pass the most dangerous rapids in the whole river, which was called Staircase, which was aptly named because it was just one drop after another, roiling water. It was all foam, and every time you get there, you stop to look at it to see how the current conditions are, and invariably, you have to go to the bathroom. Because when you see that much water doing that much violence. So, mostly, since I was a beginner, I didn't do Staircase. You get to the top, where when you're at the top, it's just a flat line. And beyond that line, you can't see anything but water spritzing up. And at that point, I would get out and drag my boat a half a mile down to where it was safe again. But this day, I was going to do Staircase. And the upper part of the river is difficult, but it's small. Here's a rock, and you deal with it. But the Staircase is one thing after another, and it bends in a corner, so you can't see the whole thing. So we're getting to Staircase, and you can see the flat line, and I am terrified. I'm terrified because I'm going to do it. So I just start pumping myself up. Okay, and it's good in this situation to have a lot of speed when you come in because the water wants to push you around. So the faster you're going to start, it's better. So paddle, 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 paddle. I'm paddling as hard as I can. And it's hard to paddle towards your doom. I mean, you have to paddle harder to get to. And you see the line, and we're coming. And this is the first time I've ever gotten to the point where you trip over the line. And it is just violence everywhere. And the kayak dives into the middle, and a huge wave hits me in the face. Now, on a kayak, there's an opening to allow you to get in, and there's a neoprene cover which fits around your waist. And when that first wave hits me, it blows the skirt off and fills my boat with water. Well, generally, boats want to stay upright. They're very maneuverable. Unfortunately, full of water, they want to flip over upside down. And that's what it kept doing. Every wave hit me, I would flip over upside down, and I'd be on water. Pull myself back up, and wave hit me, knock me over. Over and over. And sometimes I'd get a breath, but most of the times I was just over and back underwater. So, it's not really fun anymore. I'm running out of oxygen. I'm fighting as hard as I can. I'm paddling. At a certain point, I decide, okay, I'm not going to beat this. You better stay with the boat, but I'm going to get out. You can swim. It is a last option. So I slip out of the boat, and usually at that point you pop to the surface and you struggle and go through the rapids, and then someone comes along and picks you up. Unfortunately, Staircase was so roily that it was all air bubbles, and life preservers are meant to lift you off of water, but not air bubbles. So I just floated, and I could see the surface, but I couldn't reach it. And oxygen was running out. There's that point in your life where you take the last breath. Oh shit, I just did. And then it got very peaceful, and I went, oh, this is it. Oh. And I wasn't scared. I said, okay. I guess I don't have have any choice about this. I guess we're going to the next phase. And then I popped to the surface. Thank you.